Hi everybody, it's Donna with Donna's Deals and DIYs. I'm back with a little God Time for Women. I apologize that I had to take a 2-day break. I am still having a lot of issues with my throat. It's a little better today, but yeah, my allergies are just, the time is, season's changing. There's different things flying around in the air from the trees, and it's rough, but we're going to be okay. But I appreciate you letting me take a break from my devotional. I am back, and I have one for today, which is Sunday, and it's about grief today. And today we are on page 85. Grief is a strange thing. It shows up in the oddest of places. As time passes, it becomes threaded into your life in a subtle way you don't quite notice at first. When you smile and feel real joy, but at the same moment tears spring to your eyes, that's when you know that grief is not absent even in happiness. As time passes and life goes on, we must learn to bear all of our varying emotions in sync. We can smile, we can laugh, and we can be perfectly happy. But the ache of grief is still there deep down. We don't forget it, but we don't portray that which we grieve by smiling either. Grief is there, girls and boys. It's there. Your promise revives me. It comforts me in all my troubles. Psalms 119:50. Psalms 119:50. As a child of God, you have been promised a hope that has the power to revive you even in the most powerful of moments. And though your pain is real, deep, and sometimes overwhelming, your God is strong and able to lift you out of the deepest pit. And even when it's hard to imagine, give you joy. Y'all, it's tough. I know it is. I've never lost a child. I've never lost my mom. I know she would be the toughest for me to actually lose. I remember that when I lost my grandmother, my mom's mom, that was probably one of the toughest that I ever had to go through. I've lost my dad. He died of cancer when I was 30. That was 28 years ago, and he has missed so much. He missed grandchildren being born, that my brother, his two boys, and he never got to know them, and or my niece, and so it's really sad. I lost my grandparents, all of them. One of them I didn't even know. He passed away when I was 3. So my mom is it. I have my mom. I have my brother and his family, his children and his wife, and then we have lots of cousins. And that's it. I have no aunts, no uncles, nothing else. Just my mom, my brother and his kids, and a bunch of cousins. And so, but I've lost friends. I've lost some really close friends. And it's hard. It is so hard. And so I understand if you're going through grief right now. I do. And I pray for you that God will give you peace and he will give you comfort. And I'm not the only one. I know my friend Isa has went through so many. She's had several deaths in her family this year. And I know I have friends that are still struggling with losing their mom several years ago, or somebody else in their family several years ago. And it's got to be extremely tough. And I know it is. So I want to lift all of you up and say that God will give you peace and God will give you comfort, because he did give me peace and comfort when I was going through grief. And just know that I do love you so very much, and I want to see you happy, and I want to see you be able to live life. And just because we move on and live our lives does not mean that we don't care about them, that we don't love them. They want us to continue in our lives to be happy and to move forward and to enjoy our lives. They do not want you to be sad and depressed all the time because they're not here with us. I know they would not want us to be bogged down in grief. So just, if you have any prayer requests, if you want to email me at platware@yahoo.com, my email address is in the description box, and you are more than welcome to email me any prayer requests that you have. You can also put them in the comments below, but know that I am lifting those up in prayer. I do have some prayer requests in that description box that need to be prayed for. So please pray. If you need to know more about Jesus, please email me at flatwire.com, because that is the most important thing I will ever do on my channel, is to introduce you to Jesus. So thank you so much for listening. Remember that I love you, God loves you, and God bless you. Bye-bye.